Hugs by Hira Hira at number 6. We'll just take a short break from the top 10 now to play this week's exclusive live recording. Artists from all genres all around Australia have the opportunity to perform live and be recorded exclusively for AMRAP. The artists get a copy of the recording and the opportunity for it to be played throughout the community radio network through AMRAP. The Packham Recording Project, Pilbara and Kimberley Aboriginal Media, recorded 48 original songs in the remote Kimberley communities of Jaringan, Beagle Bay, Luma, Yungangora and Warman by artists who had never had the chance to hear their songs on a stereo. Billy Joe Pindon, with her song Growing Old, is one of those 48 artists, and going by this song, I doubt this will be the last we hear from her.
I'm standing on the highway, I'm feeling so alone. Oh, Lord, I need your touch when the world's so cold. Oh, Lord, I need somebody to come into my life. Oh, Lord, I need your healing just to make things right. 'Cause your love flows like living water. Your kindness brings light in my soul.
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Bay and Basin FM 92.7 with The Slam with Vanessa and Michael. Welcome.
Michael, how are you today?
Vanessa.
Bit wet,
Bit wet.
bit wild,
Bit wild.
bit woolly.
Bit woolly. Are you talking about my jumper?
No, just, yeah. How are you?
Perhaps I should have washed it. I'm
Yes,
good.
probably
I'm
a good
good.
idea.
How are you going?
Yeah, pretty good.
Ready
pretty
for a
good.
big show?
Yeah, pretty much ready. Got lots of stuff going on today, Michael.
We have, haven't we?
Yeah, we got heaps.
Are we crazy?
We're pretty crazy. I can hardly breathe,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Yeah, press is mounting in the studio
Very
today.
excited, very excited. We got Steve Smythe today,
Awesome.
fabulous singer-songwriter.
And I think we have an interview with a member of the Albatross Musical Company.
Yes, Ron Hawthorne. He's the guy from AMTC. He's the technical producer.
Bit of an update on what's happening.
The Boy from Oz.
Should be an amazing show, that one.
Yeah, apparently it's been going off. A lot of Peter Allen tragics out there enjoying the show.
Yeah, I could be one of those, potentially.
I am.
See me dancing on piano tops.
So what's happening? So what have you been doing this week, Michael?
Oh, listen, I've been working too hard. I need this long weekend.
Okay, well, yeah, me too, actually. It's a pretty busy long weekend for me. I'm going to a birthday party this weekend.
I could be going to one as well.
Really?
It's a person by the name of Raoul having a birthday party.
Aha, happy birthday, Raoul.
Indeed, happy birthday, Raoul.
Yeah, so that's going to be a fun day.
Weekend, I think.
Well, yeah, weekend. And it is a long weekend, so that's always good. Day off on Monday.
Plenty of music on over the weekend as well, so I'm sure we'll...
There is a lot, and we'll
check out something.
we'll get you right on that throughout the hour. So why don't we go to our first song?
Good idea.
This is going to be Ben McNeil. He's playing at the show at Shoalhaven Heads on Sunday.
Awesome.
So hopefully we could possibly get down there and see him. Well, I might on Sunday. Ben McNeil, Stand By Steady.
We're a bit of a fan of Ben's, aren't we?
We are, and I'll look forward to seeing him live. Actually,
Went to his EP launch in Nowra.
You did. And it was
A few
good.
months ago. Great
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. So Ben McNeil, from his album Stand By Steady, released in 2012. The song is Candy Store.
Great.
Bet you at a candy store when we were only 4, and I said that I would make you mine before long. 3 more years till I held your hand. We were walking to the park with your mom. It was so much fun. We were 16, moved away to someplace near the snow. Wherever you are without you, wherever you are that I'm with you, just let me know and I'll be beside you. I'm always yours and I hope you know that I wish you didn't have to go. Wrote you a letter to tell you something I thought that you should know, and it said that I wish you didn't have to go. 10 years on and I still remember held my hand. Wherever you are, I'm without you. Whatever you want, and I'm with you. Just let me know and I'll be beside you. I'm always yours, and I hope you know that I wish you didn't have to go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Came back just for a week, and I saw you walking down the street. Wish that I called you over to say hi. 'Cause you were leaving the other day. I finally got the nerve to say, well, you're good looking and I'm good looking. Us together, man, and we be good. Just let me know and I'll come for you. I'm always yours, and I hope you know. Wherever you are, I'm without you. Whatever you want, then I'm with you. Just let me know and I'll be beside you. I'm always yours, and I hope you know that I wish you didn't have to. I never wanted you to. I am gonna go with you.
And that was Ben McNeil, The Candy Store, from his album Stand By Steady. You're on 92.7 Bay and Basin FM, and you're with The Slam. You can contact us on theslam927 at bbcri.com.au to give us any of your feedback.
Yes, we have a new email address.
Yeah, or let us know about the events that you're planning or want us to promote, and we'll try and do that for you.
Absolutely. It's 4:35 p.m. So we might have a bit of a rundown of what's been happening in Shoalhaven, Vanessa.
Yeah, well, the Black Chords played in Nowra on Thursday night. We had Nick, the main singer, as interviewee last week. He was a lovely boy.
Yeah.
And turns out that he was a really nice guy in person also. They played a really great night in Nowra. A few people out and about for a Thursday, which was really encouraging.
Yeah, great sound.
Yeah, kind of like Coldplay. Well, that's what you said. I was trying to put my finger on it.
Yeah.
And when you said Coldplay, I went, yeah.
Yeah, no, for a small venue, they really sort of had a great sound, didn't they?
They did. Yeah, only a 4-piece.
Sort of an acoustic, semi-acoustic set, I think it was.
Yeah. They had a 4-piece, double bass, snare, lead, and bass guitars, and that sound it was really full. They were off to Sydney the next day.
They were. After I bumped into them in Nowra, they were sort of seeing the sights of local area.
Yeah.
I bumped into them in a coffee shop. I think they were recovering from a pretty big night.
Well, they deserve it. They drove all the way from Melbourne, apparently, and then rocked up to the venue and played for 3 hours. So
Life
good
on the
them.
road. Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
And apparently they've got a grant that they're sort of using to do this tour. So it's really encouraging
Nick
for
said
young.
that. He said he had a grant to, I think, tour sort of regional Australia, which I think is a terrific idea.
It's really good for young musicians.
Using out to the country as well.
Yeah. So when they do release their album in August, make sure you look out for it. Their single is Dance, 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 and we'll play that for you very shortly.
So what else has been happening?
Now there's this new thing down on it in Nowra on the first Sunday of the month. It's called Speakeasy Sundays.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, I went down there on Sunday afternoon, got there about 5, so I missed most of it. It goes from 3 till 7, and it's basically inviting original musos to come down, usually play 2, 3, 4 songs, just to show people sort of what you like, how you sound, and it was great.
What a good way to get, I guess, people comfortable sort of performing with less pressure in front of a crowd.
Yeah, totally. One lady who sang, she did an a cappella, and she did have a little bit of a meltdown in the middle, but it was a really safe
comforting
environment for her to do that, and it was good, and she was fabulous.
I need someone like that in the studio to sort of comfort us when we get for those stressful moments.
Yeah, well, yes. That's I think we just need a producer, and we'll just talk. But anyway,
what a good idea.
Yeah. So definitely try and check that out. It's first Sunday of the month.
I heard there was a really good heavy metal band band on as well.
Okay.
Which we might sort of track down and see if we can get some of their music on the program as well.
That'd be really good. Jeff White and the Dirty Minstrels were the feature band, and apparently that's what they're going to be doing each Sunday, is having a feature band, so that not only do you hear some of the amateurs out there, but you also hear some of the professionals. And he's great. Jeff White's really good, and the Dirty Minstrels was a nice accompaniment to him. So
great.
Yeah.
Now, there's also a bit of theatre and musical entertainment on in town.
Yes, yes.
By way of...
Peter Allen Incarnate has arrived
and
from
Narrow
Albatross.
Players.
Yes.
Starting their play as well, the Pack of Lies.
Yep, that goes until the 16th of June. So hopefully we'll get down to see that. I haven't heard any reviews. I'm sure it's great. They always put on a great production. Shoalhaven Entertainment Centre, of course, doing The Boy from Oz.
What a great venue for that.
Yes, really big production. They've got orchestra in the orchestra pit, which is kind of first time I've seen that. And Albatross Musical Theatre is actually producing that. So we'll have Ron Hawthorne on later to tell us a bit more about it, Michael.
Terrific. We might cut to maybe a double slam.
The double slam. So the double slam this evening is Dance, Dance, Dance by the Black Courts from their new release and their forthcoming album. And also Stay Young. Now, this is a song by Steve Smythe, and he's duetting with the lady from Howling Bells.
Oh, what a great band.
Beautiful song, so enjoy these two. This is off his album Release, which was released in 2012. So we'll have Steve on after the break.
Station house, thinking how to get out. It's been a year, maybe two, no one came through. I must have arrived in the line and tonight. Yeah, I strayed. Wake up and I wash my face in this ghost town where nobody stays. Out through the door, there's a small crooked store with books on the shelves that nobody sells. Well, maybe I strayed. I should have danced, danced, danced that night. I couldn't take the chance. I waited so long. I should have danced, danced, danced with you. 'Cause maybe it was last time. Pacing around my room, and I'm howling at the moon. Through the window I saw a flash, too fast for me to catch. And I stand as I stood before. I'm writing letters to you now, thinking maybe I'll get back somehow. The reason I'm out of bed to write the words that I never said. I forgot about love. Maybe I strayed. I should have danced, danced, danced that night. I couldn't take the chance. I waited so long. I should have danced, danced, danced with you. I couldn't take the chance. I waited so long. Maybe it was last night. to morning light. Don't be cruel, misgiven or sway. Believe in dust that settles in the desert, that one day may blow away. Let's go dancing tonight. Find a candle to burn slow.
Throw your stone along, may it glow from the fire. There is nothing that is colder than can a heart. A little less a player who just can't play the part. Let's go dancing tonight. Find a candle to burn slow. Let's go dancing tonight. Leave it all behind.
You lay here with me, but I can only see the night through signposts and trees on the horizon. And the highway is just another number on out, and with it the smell of wildflowers. Let's go dancing tonight. Find a candle to burn slow. Let's go dancing tonight. Leave it all behind. I'll stay out, my love.
Through the evening sun,
I will not let the way come in the darkness. I believe in
kingdom come.
not heaven or hell. Choosing believing because I have to faster. Let's go dancing tonight. Find a candle to burn slow. Let's go dancing tonight. Leave it all behind. Leave it all behind.
Leave it all behind.
Leave it all behind.
Leave it all behind.
Leave it all behind. Leave it all behind.
And that was the lovely Steve Smythe from his 2012 released album called Release. And that song was called Stay Young, duet with the lady from Howling Bells.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're quite lucky. We've actually got Steve Smythe on the phone. Steve, how are you?
Hi, I'm very well, thank you. And you?
Mate, we're having a fun evening here in the studio.
Yeah, we're really good, Steve.
Yeah, good. That's good to hear.
So, mate, you're up in Sydney?
I am. Yeah, today I am.
Playing a few gigs?
Yeah, I've got a gig at the Vanguard tomorrow. It's my last one for the on this. Now that's what's been just past the national tour, so it's been a good time.
Yeah, so what happens after that, mate?
Back to London.
Oh, sunny London.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's apparently summer there. So I'll let you know. I'll send a report. I'll send some homing pigeons back. They might freeze to death, though. I'm not sure.
Well, mate, you should be pretty match fit after what you've had here in Sydney.
Yes, no, that's exactly. It's nice. I like the cold weather.
So
we get some good winters down south there too, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
We do. So you're actually a local boy, aren't you, Steve? You're from Husky, is that right?
Yeah, I was called the Husky home. My grandparents both lived there, so Although I travelled around a lot in my adolescence and lived in many different places, it was the place that I always called home. And I spent, I think it was 16 to about 20.
Right,
21.
yeah.
Well, yeah, it was. I got many shout out to all the good people down there. So wonderful that you're having me on your show.
Yeah, a lot of them actually know that you're on tonight because I've been speaking to a few of them, Steve, that you do probably know. I won't name any names, obviously. I actually remember seeing you at the Husky Community Centre a few years back. So that's you've taken a really...
That is a few years back.
It was a beautiful show that night. It was amazing. Your rendition of Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley was just incredible.
Did I do that?
You did.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But you know, that was with the Midnight Express. That was an amazing time.
Yeah.
They taught me so much. It was, you know, have only the best of memories of that time. It was, you know, it was, yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah, it was a nice one. I've been, been around a few other community halls now to date. So
we're a bit upset to see you didn't come down this time.
I know. I was planning to. I was really. Like. I know I'm sounding terrible here. And going. I was talking to my agent, but I actually was, and I was going. You have to get a gig down there, you know. And we've got to sort something out. You know, I really want to play down there because it's been too long.
Yeah.
And then he came back with places in Nowra, and no offence, Nowra loves Nowra, but I was like, no, we needed it at the Tom Rong Hall, or,
yes.
You know, we need it somewhere, you know, it was all a bit too crazy, and I said, look, I'll look after it, I'll organise it all.
Yep.
And well, let's just say I'm terrible.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll wait till next time.
We'll lock you in for next time, mate.
I've been pretty busy. It's been East Coast. Kind of did the East Coast before this Lonely Lane tour, which was 17 gigs in 18 nights, and then I had 2 days off, and then jumping around all the states. So it's been a pretty
hectic time.
Pretty hectic time, but it's you know, I promise next time. Next time I'm back here, I'll be down.
We've got that on record now, Steve.
You do. I was very disappointed myself.
That's okay. We'll forgive you.
Now, Lonely Lane, how was that?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was great. I've known her for many moons up this way. When I was here in Sydney, and it's just wonderful to see her do so well. Coming back in, and there's some great rooms, and you know, it was it actually felt like, you know, I was playing in Europe actually this trip back, you know, because there's some wonderful audiences, and you know, good crowds, and yeah, it was a magic time. It was a great run.
So, Steve, you released the album back in March. Good release.
Yes. It's I guess it was a bit of time coming, but we did do it a little while ago, and then I moved over to London, and we were finishing it up over there, and mixing and mastering over there, and we were shopping it around and all the rest, and there was tours going on, but I think it's been, you know, it's good that it's finally come to find its way onto the shelves, and it's been wonderful to hear some responses back from people of how they're enjoying it. Having it in their living rooms and in their cars.
It is a really great album, Steve. I've been playing it a little bit, and it's actually sort of got into my head now. So that I always think that's a sign of good songs. How did you go overseas in Germany and France? How did they love it?
Well, Yeah, it's been a strange turn of events, really. When I moved over there, something just clicked, and I got some great opportunities, and I don't know, they've really grabbed hold of it, and I don't know, I think I speak their language in, I always quite find it really, quite amazing that, they're coming to the shows, and the last European tour we did, we sold out some good, great venues, iconic venues through Germany and France, and I don't know, it's been a wonderful time, and I've just tried to grab every opportunity that I've received and give it my best, give it my all, and they respond to it really wonderfully. And so I've got one coming up in the south of France, which I'm really looking forward to.
Tough gig, that one, Steve. South of France, man, you're doing it tough over there.
I know, it's terrible. Like this run, I'll sound like I'm bragging now, but it's just ridiculous. I have to pinch myself, but. Just to let everybody, it's nice.
You couldn't find a space for Tomarong Hall, but you found the south of France.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, in a ballroom, in a Roman theatre.
Oh, okay. Now you're rubbing
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. but it's nice to tell people.
Is that the gig with Rodrigo and Gabriella?
That's right.
Oh,
yeah.
Mate, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be it's wonderful to send some news back home through to you, because you never forget where you came from, and it's been a hell of a ride. I just hope that the roller coaster doesn't stop.
I don't think it will. Steve, we're nearly going to have to wrap it up there. Thank you so much for joining us today.
No, thank you. It's been wonderful.
Fabulous to speak to you.
Yeah, and for me too.
And honestly, the album is awesome. So if anybody out there, the Slam listeners, want to get onto a really fabulous album, get onto Release by Steve Smythe. Your single at the moment is Barbiturate Cowboys and His Dark Horses. Is that right, Steve?
Yeah, well, I haven't released a single.
Okay.
I just hope that people, there's been in different areas, in different places all over the place, they're just grabbing their favourite one, and that's nice. I kind of prefer that.
Yeah, definitely. Look, there's so many great tracks on the album. You should at least release one.
Well, I don't know. People can choose on iTunes these days. They can pick a song, but that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's all right.
All right. Would you mind forward announcing your song, Steve? And we'll go to your song from the album Release.
Okay. Which one would you like?
We'll have Barbiturate Cowboy, if you don't mind.
All right. Wonderful. A big shout out to all the JV crew. This is Steve Smythe, and this is Barbiturate Cowboy and His Dark Horses.
Thanks, Steve.
Lots of cold on the streets, the rest of all the statues on the square, all the pennies in the wishing well, all the footsteps I keep ahead. The sullen trees are gone, believe. The rest of the winds blow through hollow ponds, all the pennies in the wishing well, all the pennies in the wishing well. Hard on trying Licking slides keep on click, click, the strange, a little less funny as they bleed pistols it down. Dance on the roof, on the top of the knuckle, as I get down to in the footsteps of my enemy. I used to know fever. Things have changed. Oh, but you, there's another thing, and I will know that isn't right. We're alone. Why you never go home? Ah, but you,
And that was Steve Smythe, Barbiturate Cowboy and His Dark Horses from his album Released in 2012. What a fabulous guy. You're with 92.7 Bay and Basin FM and you're on The Slam.
With Michael, Vanessa. It's just gone 5 o'clock, 5:02 actually.
Wasn't that so good talking to Steve?
What a nice guy.
He's lovely, really nice bloke.
Local lad.
And doing really well, which is awesome to see. And definitely grab the album because it's a really great album.
Okay, Vanessa, now it's time for a bit of a What's On and
Rundown,
Shoalhaven.
the Slam Rundown. Okay, Thursday, tomorrow night, we've got in Nowra, Jackson Dunn and Sahara Beck. Tim Friedman.
Tim Friedman makes his way down south.
Jamboree Pub. Oh, sorry, Jamboree. He's playing at.
Yeah, a little bit of a tricky
anyway.
one, that one. But not a bad spot to see Tim.
Yeah,
Jamboree.
Tim, just down from Newtown maybe. I think that's where he lives. Might not anymore. Friday, 8th of June.
He can probably afford one of those big properties in the back of Jamboree, I'm sure.
He probably has one. Yeah. Gosh knows, I don't. But get on down to see Tim. Friday the 8th of June, Ben McNeil, our favourite, Berry, Chalky White Band at Ulladulla.
Curious name.
He's from around here, Chalky White, apparently. Okay. St George's Basin lad. Hurricane Jane from Milton, at Milton. Jive House at St George's Basin Country Club. Razorback at Kiama. Stella Duo at Vincentia. And the band that tours the Shoalhaven constantly.
Yeah, and in the Illawarra, it's literally they're just sort of jumping up and down the coast, playing basically every venue available.
Yeah, and they're playing at...
Good luck to them, I say.
Yeah, absolutely. We're talking about the Goyles, if you didn't realise.
We're going to have to check them out one night.
Definitely. I actually think I might go down to the venue in St George's Basin. They're doing quite a lot down there at the moment, music-wise. So good to give them a bit of support.
Well, they've got some great spaces, a good venue, big auditorium.
That's not the venue, actually. It's a different venue in St George's Basin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just so, if you want to know where to go, the Slam 927 at bbcri.com.au. Saturday the 9th, Adastra at Sussex. Dallas Frasca is playing at Bombo.
What a great gig.
Yeah. Matt and Steve at Berry. Ricky Lynch, the other man who seems to be everywhere and anywhere in Shoalhaven Heads. That's the Ricky Lynch duo this time. He's got a band and a duo. Serenics at Coolangatta. Struth comes to Husky. The Clowns.
Oh, we love that name, don't we?
We do. The Clowns at Kiama. And Woody is playing at Shoalhaven Heads. And Sunday, Adam Noble at Berry. New person, haven't heard of him, but sure he's great. Ben McNeil at Shoalhaven Heads. Chalky White duo this time. They're at Sussex. Michelle Cashman. Now, she's playing in Wollongong, but she's a local girl. I've seen her down at Husky before. She's fabulous, can hold a room. Ricky Lynch at Shoalhaven Heads again. The Escalated Jazz at Milton. The Nuts at the Basin Country Club. Woody at Greenwell Point. And that's pretty much a wrap-up.
Quite a lot happening.
Heaps. And then there's Monday.
Bring on a long weekend.
You can actually relax on Monday and maybe, just hang.
But no, there's a lot there, isn't there?
Yep. And then next week, we've got the big In Excess coming to the Shoalhaven Entertainment Centre.
I saw them up in Barrel on the Green.
What do you think?
Was it 2 years ago? Huge day, and they were tight. Great sound.
Yeah.
It's going to be big.
Who's the lead singer now?
Don't ask me tough questions, Vanessa.
It's not Michael.
No, but the guy's good. Whoever he is, he's done good.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. He's actually. I think they're sold out at the entertainment centre. So
I'm not surprised.
It's going to be a great
Big night.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Get on
It's
down
all
there.
happening down at the entertainment centre, isn't it?
Look, they're doing
Boy
some
from
good
Oz.
stuff. They really are. And, I mean, that's what the centre's for. So, and it's being well received, so that's good.
So what do you think? Should we sort of get into our second double slam of the afternoon?
The double slam. Now, the double slam today, we're going to pay tribute to our...
A celebration.
Yeah, celebration of two performances that are here and coming down. So we're going to put on Disappear by In Excess from their album X, released in 1990. That's an oldie. And it's like 21 years ago.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It is. It's kind of disturbing.
And I go to Rio. Now, I thought we both thought that this would be a good one to put on also.
I think this is the ultimate, isn't it, of Peter Allen's?
Yeah, I think so. Other than I still call Australia home, and what's the other one? Tennisfield Saddler.
I've got my Hawaiian
It's a bit
shirt
sad,
on.
that one. Yeah, so I've got my maracas.
Tied in a knot in the front, as Peter did. Dancing on the...
I'm looking forward to that.
Dancing on the in the studio.
Okay, let's do that. And that was released in 1976. Get out.
It's 5:07. You're with Bay and Bass 92.7 with Vanessa and Michael, and here's Disappear from In Excess.
dancing or romancing, but I give in to the rhythm and my feet follow the beating of my heart. Whoa, when my baby smiles at me, I go to Rio de Janeiro. I'm a salsa fellow. When my baby smiles at me, the sun will light up my life, and I am free at last. What a blast! Whoa, when my baby smiles at me, I feel like Tarzan of the jungle. There on the hot sand, and in the bungalow, our monkeys play bubba. We make love. Now I'm not the type to let vibrations bring my imagination easily. You know that's just not me. But I turn into a tiger every time I get beside the one I love. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, when my baby smiles at me, I go to Rio de Janeiro. I'm a salsa fellow. When my baby smiles at me, the sun lights up my life, and I am free at last. What a blast! When my baby smiles at me, I go to Rio. When I go to Rio de Janeiro.
And that was the double slam.
Yeah, almost a triple slam there.
Yes, well, look, you know,
Yeah. A very eager Paul Green wanted to get in and actually play his own song.
we'll play him next.
Yes.
So yes, that was the double slam, In Excess with Disappear from 1990, the album X. And then also we had I Go to Rio by Peter Allen, and that was released in 1976.
It's 5:14. You're on Bay and Basin FM with Vanessa and Michael on the Slam, and we're very, very, very lucky to have on the phone Ron Hawthorne, who's from the Albatross Musical Theatre Company. They've got a fantastic new production down at the Shoalhaven Entertainment Centre. Of course, it's The Boy from Oz. Ron, you there?
Yeah, Michael, how are you?
Oh, mate, fantastic, and we're really sort of excited to have you on the phone, and hopefully you can give us a bit of a rundown on what's happening with the production.
It's a pretty big production this year. We've got 6 performances. We've had 3 already, so we've got 3 coming up this weekend on Friday night, Saturday night and Sunday afternoon. Tickets are still available if anybody wants to come. Not many. It's pretty well sold out. It's been very, very well supported so far.
Yeah, so you've been going from, what was the date? June 1st to June 10?
June the 1st, yeah. We're not doing it every night.
Right.
Yeah, only on the weekends.
Okay.
So it's only like about 6 performances. A lot of work to get 6 performances, but well worth it.
Massive production, Ron. How many people are in the cast?
In the cast, on the stage, I'd say 50 plus, a few more. You've got your main leads, about 10. There's about 20 dancers, and then there's about 25 chorus ensemble that play all the other parts. We've got a band or orchestra of about 30. And then we're about 15 to 20 behind scenes, yeah, so it's a lot of people.
Ron, if you need a couple of backup dancers and singers, me and Vanessa would love to chip in.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't have to go real hard to be better than some of the ones there.
Talk it up, Ron, talk it up.
The lead people are terrific. The actual dancers are great, but I'm one that stands on the side and sort of moves a little bit.
Do you sing at all, Ron?
I sing, yes, I do a bit of singing.
Oh, good.
That's great.
Yep.
And I apparently, is it right that there's a local school children involved?
Yeah, well, when we do Advanced Australia Fair, we've got the whole cast comes on, plus about somewhere between 30 to 60 school kids. They basically watch the show, and when it's not Advanced Australia Fair, I still call Australia Home comes on, they come down through the audience and up onto the stage. It's really good. They're all in blue capes, and it looks terrific.
I reckon there'd be a few tears. I reckon I'd have a few tears.
Yeah, a few mums you can hear out there yelling and shouting there, for their kids. It's great.
Well, that song's so evocative anyway. I think that a lot.
Beg pardon?
That song is so evocative. I think that.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure if it gets the biggest cheer of the night, but it'd have to be right up there with all the others.
So, Ron, who's playing the lead role?
The lead role is Evan Kerr. He's a 23-year-old. He's performed all his life, plays the piano, sings, never hits a wrong note, dances. He's actually, if you were mentioning someone was ADHD before, I think maybe he's ADHD because in between songs he still does stuff.
Yeah, well, Peter Allen, I guess. I mean, what a character he was on stage.
Yeah, well, Evan is fantastic. He really evokes the image of Peter Allen, and as I said, he plays his own piano, and he's fantastic.
Well, that's 1970s fashions and stuff as well, I'm sure.
Oh, mate, some of the outfits are have to be seen to be believed. They are great. We spent a lot of money on the outfits, making, borrowing, hiring, you name it, we've done it.
Terrific. Now, mate, the Albatross Musical Theatre Company, give us a bit of a rundown on how that started or what you know about it.
Well, originally it was called Albatross, Gilbert and Sullivan. It was a group of people that worked in the Navy, and they wanted to put on some shows, and they did it out there at the naval base, and then found that it was getting a bit too big, so they headed into town, and it was called the Gilbert and Sullivan till about 1990, when we decided we'd do other shows besides just Gilbert and Sullivan. So we've done things like Les Mis and Jesus Christ Superstar since then, and that's when we changed our name to Albatross Musical Theatre Company. So we put on about a show a year or two shows a year, depending on how big they are. Because the directors and the musical directors, it's a lot of work for them.
It's a fantastic thing to have in the Shoalhaven.
Oh, well, it's great. We're made up, like this show would have some of the old people that have done, not old as in old, older people that have done shows, but we've got about 20 newcomers that this is their first show, and they have been fantastic because they're so keen that they keep everybody else going. And it's really good. And we've got a young fellow who's playing young Alan. He's only 12.
Wow.
And he's fantastic. He can sing and dance and act, so he's doing really well.
That's great. And so, Ron, you're playing at the Shoalhaven Entertainment Centre. How do you find that as a venue?
Oh, look, I think it's one of the best venues going around. It's a really great working area, large wings, terrific technology, great seats, and terrific. You can get a really good sound. We used to do it in the old School of Arts, and the sound there was a bit dicey, you'd sit in one part and you wouldn't be able to hear, and sit next to a person who could hear perfectly. So this is fantastic. I do some shows in Wollongong. I've done some at the IPAC and the Wollongong Entertainment Centre, and I'd say it's as good, if not better, than both of those venues.
Yeah, so it's not often that the entertainment centre actually uses all the facilities it has, so you're actually using that orchestra pit area, aren't you?
A bit hard to hear there, I just didn't quite hear that.
Sorry, I was just saying that the entertainment centre, it's really diverse, and not often do they use the actual orchestra pit area, so you're actually using a lot of the entertainment centre's facilities. So
yeah, we've done a couple of shows there, and I think we might be one of the few groups that actually use the orchestra pit. We've done shows where we've had a band on stage, like we did back to the 80s, which is basically rock and roll, so we didn't use the orchestra pit then. But it's really, the orchestra pit is so versatile, it can go down to 3 different levels.
It's amazing.
Or come right up to the floor, and you can just put seats on it and come right up to the stage. It's a really, really great theatre.
Yeah, I don't think we realise how lucky we are to have that centre in Nowra, in the Shoalhaven. So it's really great that people are coming out and supporting your show. Well,
we've got pretty good houses all the time. This show, we have for our last couple of shows. It's been good.
So, Ron, what's the next performance you guys have got coming up after Blue from Oz?
Listen, we've got a queue. We were throwing a few around. I heard somebody thought they might like to do, what's that Queen song, Queen show. We will rock you, but
we'll
of course it all depends on whether we can get the cast and the musos and stuff. Right. But that's one that's
if
in
we
the
can
wings,
forward
maybe
book
not
some
next year,
tickets,
but the
we
year after. Chicago, of course, gets mentioned all the time, things like that. So we don't actually know at the moment, but it'll be a good one when we do it.
We'll put our votes in for Queen if you could do that.
Oh, look, me too. I love it.
A couple of tickets down there for me and Vanessa.
All right.
It's appreciated. Now, Ron, what gigs you got left for this current production? What the last nights you've got left?
We've got this Friday 7:30, Saturday 7:30, and then a 2:00 matinee on the Sunday.
Which I think I've got some tickets to. Hopefully, I can.
Yeah, we'll try to get there. It's a great show. Look at. If you asked me 2 weeks ago, I'd have said, "Oh boy, we're struggling." But once we got on stage, the lead actors just took it to a different place. It's been fantastic. We've got other people like, I don't know, if you're down there, Bay and Basin, a group, two girls called Deb Thornett and Jackie Pavitt perform at the Bay and Basin Club all the time as a duo, and they've got two of the lead roles. They're fantastic.
Oh,
One's
terrific.
playing Lisa Minnelli and the other one's playing Peter's mother. Fantastic voices. Oh, gee, they're terrific.
Yeah, they breed them good down our way.
Yeah, that's right.
Good local talent. Yeah. Well, Ron, listen, we wish you all the best with the last few shows you've got, and thank you very much for joining us today.
Not a problem. I enjoy it. Thanks for the support.
So now, thanks for that, Ron. Now we've got our one of our favourite local guys, Paul Green, from his Behind the Stars album from 2007.
Just played along. crossfire. Caught in a 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 crossfire.
That was Paul Green with a track called Crossfire.
You're on 92.7 Bay and Basin FM. You're on the Slam, and we're pretty much running out of time, Michael. What a fabulous show.
It was.
Really good fun today.
Ah, fantastic interview there with Ron.
Yes, yeah, definitely. I think that show is going to be a good one. So if you can get down there, apparently there are still some tickets available. So
Not many, I'm sure.
No, I don't think so. So, yep, Michael, birthday parties this weekend, bit of music. Apparently, just offhand, Tomarong, there's part of the Sea Change Festival, 9th of June, which is Saturday night. They're actually having an 8-piece lineup called Funk House. So hopefully
that'll be a huge night.
That'll be a really good night. I think, we're going to miss out on that one, unfortunately, but it'll be great. A lot of people get out for that.
And the festival's been going terrific, apparently, for Sea Change. So check out what's on, particularly around Huskisson. There's lots of galleries and exhibitions currently, I think, for the next couple of days.
Another week. Yes, it goes for 2 weeks.
What else, just quickly, Vanessa, before we have to race? We've got Les Crosby coming up next week. Check the website, Shellhaven Jazz Society. I think it's the 14th of June.
It is the 14th. If you can, as we said before, check the blackout pads. Unfortunately, I don't think you'll be able to go to In Excess. That's all sold out.
We bought the last tickets.
We did. Yeah. So we'll be down on the sides, dancing around.
Disappear.
Maybe Suicide Blonde.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
I love a bit of In Excess.
Well, yeah. I'll see if I do. It's been a long time. So thanks for joining us on the Slam 927.
Just a reminder to people, if they want to contact us, our website is
92.7. Oh, sorry, the Slam 927 at bbcri.com.au. So feedback, promoting events, anything.
Positive vibes.
Just
like
stuff.
your lovers.
Just email us so we know somebody is listening.
If you have some music, as I said before, the show's basically about supporting local talent. So if you've got some music you want to get it played on radio, we're more than happy to sort of give it a go.
Yeah.
So send it in to us to that email address.
The Slam 927 at bbcri.com.au. We'll sail off into the sunset now. Well, there's no sunset. Transit of Venus, missed it. Weather.
We've got to wait another 120 years or something, do we?
Is it that long?
How'd you hate that?
I do. I was really looking forward to that. So we're going to have Genevieve Chadwick with Memory Lane.
Maybe we don't have.
Maybe we're not going to have anything. We might just say goodbye.
I think we will.
Okay. Bye.
Until next week.
The Slam. Good night.